What the truck is up, and welcome back to another Ford era. So today we have something really cool, really different, and really crazy. This is something you don't see every day in the States. A 1981 Ford B150. And this is a bullnose. Started life in Michigan, and then it was shipped down to Mexico, where it turned into what you see right in front of you. This is one of the coolest people haulers I've ever seen. And it's got original paint, original interior, original motor. So let's dive into it. Let me show you guys everything that makes this truck so cool. And we can just start out right here on the front. So this was a 1981 F-150 bullnose. And what they did when they sold these brand new was it came with the windshield, the whole front clip, motor, trims, chassis, door, and then the floor went till here, but there was nothing behind it. So this whole part was added in Mexico, and every single one of these in a way are kind of coach built, quirky, and I've never seen two alike. What's really cool is this particular one is one of the cleanest that I've ever had, and I'm going to show you guys all the stuff about it. As you could see right here, it came from La Piedad, Mexico, which is in Michoacan, I believe. It's got this really awesome blue and white paint job. Up front, we have the chrome bull bar. And one of the little things that I thought was funny is they riveted on the letters. I don't know if that was original or they added that afterwards. This is a twin I-beam truck, as you could see, and I don't know if this thing should become a two-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive, because I think it could look really cool lowered a little bit on some 20s, or really good lifted a little bit. But let's get into it. The front seat is going to be 100% how all the bullnoses are. You can see it's got a really cool blue interior. The dash is nice. The gauges are in Spanish, which is kind of cool. And you got kilometers per hour. This did not have factory air, but it did have heat, of course. And we got a Pioneer radio that works. One of the things that I thought was cool is it's got this 3-bar steering wheel, but it's got the really cool horn button that you usually would only see on the sport steering wheels. So I love that. But then you got all this. So obviously you could fit 3 up here in the front row. Then you got this middle row, you could fit 2. And then you got the back row, you could fit 3 more. But let me show you guys. I'm gonna hop in here so you can see actually how comfy this is. So I'm 6'3", and when you're in this, it's actually really comfy. One, I get to sit right here, but even if I sat over here, look at that. This is the kind of leg space that you only would have back in the 70s and 80s. So I've been cruising around this thing with my kids a lot. They really, really love this because it's just so fun to jump around, play in. They sit on the sides, they sit on here. And I just love how there's so much windows, it's not even funny. And they all open up. So what's cool is you just lift this little piece and they pop out just like that. And you know, we didn't have to make everything so fancy and new. This stuff just worked like it's supposed to. And to me, that's what makes it so awesome. You don't need to overcomplicate everything. Don't need to roll down windows. I mean, look, pop it out. That's that, done. So obviously it's a 3-door. This door is all fiberglass, which is kind of crazy. So you got a fiberglass door. Really interesting as far as like how all of these things were proportioned. I never understood why they didn't, I guess, just scoot it back or make the body lines of the bed more forward, but you know, whatever. And then out back, you have barn doors, one of my favorite features. Look how cool that is. So you have the option, you could take this seat out. It's pretty easy, just 4 bolts, and then you have a lot more space. You could scoot this one up to there, and I love it. To me, this is just the coolest thing. What would have been neat is if this would be like a little bit, maybe a little bit longer over there and over here, because this is actually on a short bed F-150 chassis. So this would have been like on a long bed, you know, 250 chassis, and you have some more space there, some more space here. You would still be able to have 3 rows, but you would also have more space for like luggage. Because right now, if you travel, this is a little bit light. Love the hard clicks. But this is her right here. Let's pop the hood, show you guys what we are working with under there. It's nothing fancy, but gets you home. There we are. So we got a 302, which looks absolutely tiny in this massive engine bay. Behind it, we have a 4-speed manual. Everything works like it should. Some of the little things I think are cool is you still have the auto shop that he used to go to. And I don't even know what these things say, but it's just so cool to me. Another, you know, B series only thing is the door tags. So right here, you guys could see all in Spanish. Hencho in Mexico. I love that. And I think the next thing we got to do is go take her for a drive. Love how this thing just starts right up every single time. You can barely even hear this. So. It does have that good, crisp 302 V8 rumble, which is always nice. But this thing is truly like a sewing machine. So let's go for a little cruise, get the drone up in the air. That first gear is so freaking rough. Should have just started in second. As you guys could see, she really just cruises along. I absolutely love this. And the twin I-beam is one of my favorite suspensions. A lot of people have their opinions on it, but personally, I love how bouncy and smooth and boaty it is. I mean, look at this. We're going over a bump. Just eats it right up. Gosh, this thing is so cool. Cruised a little bit, got the drone out a little bit, and now I feel like the video's pretty much coming to an end. So I gotta go get my kids from school. So I got this thing out today. And any of you guys are interested, this truck is actually for sale, asking $30,000. You guys can email me, sl@fordera.com. If you enjoy videos like this, smash the subscribe button, hit the follow, and then drop a comment. Let me know, what do you think about this? Is this something that you would cruise? Is this an abomination? I'm curious. I absolutely love it. So we'll see you guys in the next one.